We've been having a ton of success with our PrizePicks entries using the tools on the website. UFC Vegas 109 is this weekend, and we're going to look to do more of the same. My name is Angelo. This is We Want Picks, and I'm going to give you my PrizePicks entry for UFC Vegas 109. If you don't know what PrizePicks is, it's daily fantasy. You come in here, you say more or less than any of the numbers you see on the screen, you slap a few of them together, and you can make some very real money. They'll even give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do to get $50 for free instantly is go to wewantpicks.com/prizepicks, use promo code WWP, build yourself a nice little baby, just a tiny little $5 entry, and then you will instantly have $50 to use. wewantpicks.com/prizepicks, promo code WWP. If you have never done this before, I recommend you do. We're having a ton of success, and it is very, very fun because beyond just rooting for your favorite fighter, you're now rooting for a fight to go a little long, to end a little closer. You're rooting for a couple more strikes to be landed before it's done. It's a ton of fun. It's super easy. It's an app on your phone. It really just spices up a normal fight day. wewantpicks.com/prizepicks. Use the promo code. You'll get the 50 free bucks. WWP. Let's go ahead and jump in. I am going to focus on UFC, obviously. You can see across the top, there are multiple sports here, even cricket. What I do love is they added this popular tab. This is the lines that are getting the most amount of action, and I am going to use one of these. If we look across, seems to be that people are very interested in the Steve Erceg fight time minutes. I'm actually not going to touch that one. The more seems like it should hit, right? The more is a line that I'm leaning into. I like it. I haven't touched it, but the more there should be good. I'm just going to leave it alone because, I mean, damn, dude, Steve Erceg got chinned by Kai Kara France. Ode Osborne hits very hard. I do think Steve's going to wrestle. I think it's going to go to a decision. It's probably going to be boring. The dude is quite literally fighting for his job, but I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to play it safe. We've had success recently just sort of playing these lines safe. The one I am going to jump on, though, is the Angela Hill significant strike line. She is listed at 70.5. Took all of 4 seconds worth of research to see that that is a number she flies past. And then I said to myself, well, she's fighting somebody who's big and strong and is going to be looking to hold her against the cage and grapple her. So let's look at a 3-round fight where she got taken down a bunch of times. Went through those fights. She flew past this number in those as well. 70.5 is an abnormally low number for Angela Hill. I'm going to go ahead and jump on that. I like the more there. The rest of these lines are a little suspect for various reasons, but I found some other spots. If we go to the significant strike section, here's the fighters on the card and their associated significant strike lines. First of all, 15.5 for Toshiomi Kazama is so freaking low, it's out of control, but I'm not going to touch it. This guy might get knocked out in a half a second. I'm going to leave that one alone. A lot of weird circumstances. Same with Rafael Sequeira. If he was a little more active and wasn't so damn patient, that's a number that I would jump on. Julius Walker at 21.5. That's one that more makes sense there. This kid lost a close, sloppy decision in his UFC debut, and now here he is, a tremendous favorite, and they think he's just going to spark this dude. So I do like the more for Julius Walker's significant strike line. We're going to leave it alone, though. He's relatively untested in the UFC. He is fighting kind of a bum, so we're going to leave that where it is. Let's continue to work our way down to the main event. We're doing more on Roman Dolidze. First of all, 5-round fight. Second of all, Roman gets after it. Roman absolutely gets after it. He doesn't always initiate offensive takedowns. Obviously, we know that Anthony Hernandez likely will initiate offensive takedowns, but I would not be surprised if Roman comes out, guns blazing. He doesn't care. Take me down. So he's going to land a bunch of strikes. Then he's going to get taken down. He's immediately going to create chaos for Anthony Hernandez, who might not love it down there and may not immediately start shooting more takedowns after that first exchange or the second exchange. So I do think we're going to get a little more striking than you expect. 40 significant strikes for Roman Dolidze is not a high number. I've run through his fight history as well. In 3-round fights, he's cruising past that number, let alone in 5. And I understand there's going to be a good amount of grappling in this matchup as long as Anthony Hernandez is shooting the takedowns. But every strike Roman throws is a significant strike. This dude doesn't have a lazy jab. Everything is full power. I think he gets past that 40.5. Let's go over to fight minutes. I don't love any of these. Main event, 18 minutes. That really could go either way. We can get Roman Dolidze by a finish, Anthony Hernandez by a long, drawn-out decision. Elijah Smith should smoke Toshiomi Kazama, but maybe he doesn't do so in the first 7 minutes of this fight. But if we move over to takedowns, I love the less on Toshiomi Kazama. I don't even know why they gave him a takedown line. I love it, though, because I don't see him taking down Elijah Smith. First of all, Elijah Smith is, yes, a dangerous striker. Yes, he can knock out Toshiomi, but he is also a very good wrestler in his own right. We might get takedowns from Elijah, let alone Elijah get taken down. So I don't think Toshiomi Kazama is going to get a takedown here, so I like the less there. This payout, as it sits right now, if you throw $20 on it, you will get 120 back. If you want to go back to the popular line here and do the Julius, what the hell is it? No, sorry. Significant strike line here and do the more on Julius Walker, that gets your $20 and turns it into $200. You could do a flex play. What the flex play does, it allows you to lose and still make some money. If you lose one of them, you'll still make a couple of bucks. If you hit all 4 of them, you will still 6 times your money. I left that out, the Julius Walker line out, but if you want to leave it in, go for it. If you're not shooting for the stars, what are you shooting at? Guys, that's my lineup. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I've already got this entered. We got the Angela Hill more on her significant strike line. We got the Roman Dolidze more on his as well. And then we have the less on Toshiomi Kazama's takedown line because I just don't see that happening. This is my entry. We have been having some success lately, but if you don't like this entry, that's fine. Build your own. Just get the free money. WeWantPicks.com/PrizePicks. Promo code WWP.